Hi, Charlie here. Oh yeah, I look tired. Well, last night, I'm on my way to Qigong actually. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Because honestly, on a day that I'm not working in the morning, I kind of do it like sleeping in a little bit, like till 7. Ooh. And then if I'm working, so that's if I'm working like in the evening or not working at all. And then we go into work at 7:30, so I gotta eat breakfast and there's no time. And the 5:30 one happens during family meals, so just haven't had an opportunity to actually go and do that yet. But heading to Qigong now because I am a participant, and there's going to be a point to this. Oh, I wanted to tell you about last night. I'm trying to be kind of quiet because it's early. I had a hard time getting to sleep last night, and I did all my pre-work. I finished all my pre-work for doula training. And let me tell you, I'm just gonna rest for a second on this tree. I was laying in bed. It was like midnight. Couldn't really sleep, but because like things were getting activated in here. And at one point, I just had my third eye go whoa, and then whoosh, and then the same thing happened at my root. And I'm in my bed. I'm just asking my guides. I'm like, and everyone internally, I'm like, what is happening right now? And the Arcturians pop in and they're like, don't mind us. We're just doing a little bit of work. I'm just like, for the death doula training? And they're like, kind of for everything you're doing this week. I'm just like, what else am I doing this week? So had a little third eye activation last night, then a root chakra activation. Pretty spontaneous. That does happen on a regular basis, but anyway, gonna go move some of this out of Qigong. So that's how my day's starting. No clue when I'm gonna be back, but you'll see it. All right, bye for now. Heck yeah, it is. You name a more perfect place to do Qigong. Yeah, this'll do. Okay. Just my never-ending quest to be a non-intrusive vlogger. Okay, nobody, that's a path, nobody walk up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Just Qigong. My legs feel like not there, which is fascinating because there wasn't a whole lot that I felt during it. There's just a lot of group-based movement. And my former internal family used to really actually enjoy group-based movement. Like they would do Zumba, they would do yoga, they would do like a number of different things. I am finding I don't love group movement stuff so much. Just feels very like, what am I doing? And though, while doing that, there were different moments where I kind of almost felt like what I was doing was like massaging the earth itself. So, gonna be looking into Qigong a bit more, I think. And, yeah. Sorry, people keep looking at me. I'm like hiding behind a tree right now. I'm trying to talk to you. Everyone's cool. It's fine. We're cool. We're all good. I feel like I'm officially disturbing the flow of things. Not really. It's just me. I just feel awkward. Anyway, Qigong. It was cool. If you come to Omega, like try out some of those classes. And I just finished breakfast and went back to my room to get my my workbook and my book because I forgot those. Of course I did. And now I'm heading to Lake Theater. First class. All right. Let's go. You know what I figured out who my content is for? Well, you, but for people who aren't Randy or the couple of people that I know are watching this, hi friends, like I'm for people who have always been curious about what people write about in their journals, because I'm using you as a journal. I'm using these videos kind of as obviously a journal. I mean, so too does everyone who vlogs, but I don't know. I sort of treat my life like a open journal, open access. You know, my entire internal family before they died, integrated, before they died, they didn't really share about who they were or their life or much of anything. No, very few people knew who they were. And I'm talking about death this week, and so we're here to talk about death. So I'm noticing that in this workshop, first of all, a couple things. One, biggest workshop we've got on campus this week, which is really cool. Two, we have tables, and I don't know about other workshop people, but like if there's the option to be in a line of chairs and like observing something or being at a table, and like table wins every time, right? And we have tables, and it's amazing because we have little workbooks and things that we have, so it's awesome. Our trainers, Val and Nicole, they're really cool. And we're sort of in little foursomes and then duos, just depending, because that's who we sat with, right? And I'm finding that I'm a little bit closed off. I'm a little bit cagey. I'm not really, I'm sharing very loosely. I'm not really diving in. And I don't know if that will change, but I've been so open with the DID here with staff. It's complicated, right? Like I'm on staff. These folks know that I'm on staff. I was very clear about that. Like, oh, I'm on staff here. This is the workshop I'm taking. And so I don't know. I don't feel super comfortable. I did mention the near-death experience. I haven't really talked about anything else because I don't get the vibe that that's really, and I just don't get the vibe that it's really going to be in my best interest to share, you know? So a little bit in the closet, kind of keeping things under wraps. And though, there are still experiences that I could be sharing and talking about. Like we just finished doing a like, who do you want in your circle? Who is it that is in your immediate and then slightly extended and then community circles around you, like on your deathbed? My list is very small, right? And very, there's a lot of pain that comes out with sort of that. Cause yeah, if I was diagnosed with cancer today, I do believe that the people at Omega would surround me with love, but they've known me for 2 months. So I don't know where that would go. And Randy would obviously be there, and my dogs would obviously be there, and some new friends might be there, but I don't know. There's not, my in-laws would also be there, but it's small, it's a lot smaller than who I thought would be there, who we thought would be there, 7 years ago when we were writing up wills and medical powers of attorney. And like we did this whole, like 2019, there was like a push, like go be an adult, do the adulting thing. Like, almost like we knew 2020 was coming, right? And so we got all those things put together and even put people in our will that are literally not in our life anymore. So gotta rewrite those. But yeah, it's just, it brings up a lot, right? And I did just want to share this because I actually think it's kind of funny. So, first experience with death in this lifetime for us. We were like 2 or 3 years old. Grandpa had just died, Dad's dad. And the only memory we had of him before then was literally of him sleeping. So we have 2 memories of him asleep and then him dead. So cool. But my dad picked us up to look in the open casket at his funeral. And the memory that comes through is just this. I just remember thinking, I guess that saves space, because there was, it was open for the top half of him, but closed for the bottom. And there was like I don't know, but like some sort of balance in between the two. Like, how coffins look, right? So you couldn't see the feet. You couldn't see anything below like waist. And to tiny kid brain, it meant that there just weren't legs there because it looked like the coffin just looked shorter. And there was just the assumption that to save space, because you can't possibly put every dead person in the ground, to save space, they clearly must just cut off the legs of a dead person and throw them away, I guess. I don't think it really got that far. I just genuinely remember the like, okay, efficient, and you're not using them anyway because you're dead. So there was clearly an understanding of death from a very early age of it being like, yeah, you're just done with the meat suit. So yeah, that was the earliest experience with death. And then every grandparent, like, there was, well, okay, I guess her parents were dead. Okay, yeah. Her mom died before I came into the house, and then her dad died when I was like 1, so no memory of that. And Dad's dad died, and then his mom died when we were around 8 or so. I don't know. She didn't like us very much. She really didn't like that we were fat. That was like, she hated us because we were fat. And it's like, bitch, your son's the one that's been raping us. Like, we're fat for a reason. Because it stopped when we got fat. Do you see why I'm kind of cagey? Like, with you, I don't know where you are in knowing me. This might be your first video, in which case, hi, Charlie here, neurodivergent Akashic record reader. So much more to it than that. But this is like my 300th video. I've deleted quite a few, and I've taken quite a few offline, but I've made a lot of videos, and so this as a device for me is well, it's very normal. So I just kind of overshare a lot, and I do it with a brand of humor that I don't know, like, that's complicated. I mean, it's also really not. It's very straightforward, and we're all going to do it. So, sorry, there's just a really interesting looking bug right here. I mean, do you want to see it? Can you see it? It's like that. Oh. I find that bugs really don't like being on camera. They kind of run away every time. Anyway, yes, I do have ADHD, and autism, and dissociative identity disorder, and probably literally everything else in the DSM, according to at least somebody. So, got that going for us. And I don't really have time to journal today, so that's kind of why I'm coming to you with all of this exposition. So you're gonna hear more probably after. You know what you're gonna hear more of, because yeah, you're gonna hear a little bit more about the rest of today. I am gonna go because it is lunchtime. I have to pee, and just yeah. But tonight is the night. Yeah, what song did you start singing? Because that's where I went. Anyway, it's been a lot of pressure to express and explain things, and I'm just not wanting to do that right now. So, all of me is having trouble kind of expressing. I'm hoping that eating and then getting back into that will help just let it go, because I don't need to share that we have DAD. I can be concise about near-death experience story and regular death stuff. That's hard to do when it comes out with like the grief of loneliness. So I'm assuming that the people who sat at my table sat there for a reason, because I sat there first. I got there early. I picked a place. I let folks arrive around me as they chose. And there are no accidents, so... And there's a little space to put resources. And guess what I am on the internet? A resource for neurodivergent people who maybe are going through spiritual awakenings and have had a near-death experience and are trying to navigate this fucking life right now. So I'm going to be putting my YouTube channel on our resource space. And hi, anybody from the end-of-life doula training at Omega who maybe has come across this later. How you doing? It's only lunchtime on the first day for me. Hope you've enjoyed the rest of the workshop. Hope I have too. Hope I, hope, just hope. Lots of hope going on right now, because What I'm very excited about today is not actually the workshop. I'm very excited that there is a bonfire and it is Renaissance fair themed, and I don't really know what that means. I just know that we bought a dress, and I'm gonna show you the dress and the little headpiece that we kind of made for it, and it's over the top and it's completely unnecessary, and I might be having someone do some of my makeup. I don't know, but there will be sparkles involved. I'm excited, and I really do have to pee, like badly. Like the water does not help with that. So stay tuned. I love you. I'll be back after whatever's happening in my life. Okay. I like to call this, how close can I get before I irritate the dragonfly before it leaves? Oh, very cool. How you doing, buddy? Yeah? You just enjoying the lake too? Same. Well, I gotta go back to class, but you enjoy your day now. Okay. Bye, friend. Told you I'd do it. Yeah. That's right. I'm a resource. Okay. I think for the most part I'm in like a secluded enough space. I can just talk. Okay. Taking a little bio break from our workshop. It's really good. Folks are just asking a lot of questions and diving into things that I'm sure we'll be talking about later. But I wanted to talk about something. I know I'm not the only one who's got a pen obsession, okay? You can't feel it, but this pen is soft. This was the pen that was waiting in our classroom, you know, the one with tables and chairs, and I mean, everywhere has chairs, but like, it's silky. It's a silky soft pen, and it writes really well. It writes really well. I have to resist the urge to not do this the whole time. Thankfully, I haven't once, but like, y'all, I just, pen appreciation moment, that's all. Just really appreciate a good pen. Gonna go back in and finish the rest of my bio break and write in my journal, because, you know, just finding time to do a bunch of stuff today, kind of. And you saw, I put the channel on there as a resource. I don't know if anybody here will actually want to see it, but again, if you're here, hi. There's a lot of videos on here. Maybe you'll like some of them. Thanks for being here. All right, I'm gonna go do that now. So next stop, my outfit for the Ren Fair party thing. Okay, bye. Okay, I know I'm in the bathroom and that this could be weird, but there's no one in here, and like, I don't know, I feel weird about being super excited about this, even though we're all excited about this, because y'all, new menu starts today, or started today. There's pizza for dinner, and there's like a vegan option, so I don't even have to like change up the what we choose for dairy, although we can, because we do dairy one day a week, because Scout loves it, but also I love it too, because the mac and cheese is dairy. It's full of dairy, but it's not got gluten in it, because we're discovering that we're allergic to gluten. And apparently bananas. I swear to God. I'm allergic to everything. But the magic of being a participant this week, there's pizza tonight. And I'm gonna let Scout choose if we want to just go, we're just gonna go full vegan tonight. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm excited in the bathroom, and I'm gonna go now eat my pizza. And I'll show you the costume after that. Okay. Honestly, decisions were made. There's gluten in here, and then there's non-gluten. There's cheese. I guess we're just doing pizza instead of mac and cheese. Or maybe we'll just be a little more vegetarian for a while. I think that's fine. I mean, you know, wait, I mean, okay, so it's a little big, like, yeah, it's a little big, but that's not a bad problem to have, right? Yeah. It's got flappy sleeves. It's comfortable. It's a little long, but I sprayed it with permethrin already. I have like, can't really see it, but I have like glittery lotion on me because I just thought that was fun. And I need to figure out my flower crown now, so hold please. All All right, so I didn't like make the whole thing myself, but I did fashion it together. So let's see how we do here. Let's see. Nope. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah. It's just gonna rest on there and. Okay, so the final look. This is it. This is the final look. Huh? Huh? Would you run fair with me? I'd run fair with me. I have no idea if I'm going to show you any videos from that. Oh, I feel like probably not. But I'm going to have fun. And then I guess maybe I'll tell you a little bit about it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that maybe. Or maybe picture. Ooh, the fire. Maybe the fire. We're going to find out. Let's all find out together. Okay? All right. Love you. Oh, and I have a date. Al's picking me up. I don't know what time it is right now, but I told him to pick me up at 6:30. We're going to go. So I have a date. Cool. All right. Bye. Oh my God. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, Matt. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna have to just listen to the fan here for a minute because, yep, I'm in the shower room. I'm gonna take one because I put like, you can't really see it, but there's like sparkly stuff all over my face and. Okay, I'll turn this around because this is. Got there at like 6:30 with Al, and stayed until 10. And people are still there, still hanging out. Everyone has to be like really quiet because we have quiet hours. And I'm not even going to be talking that much more, but that was really fun. A lot of folks dressed up. I know the only thing I really showed you was Matt breathing fire because Matt breathed fire, and then the flames, the bonfire itself. Because I don't know. I feel weird about putting people in videos, right? I asked Matt if I could, and he was like, sure. So thank you to Matt for that. But yeah, and a lot of my coworkers have never been to a Ren fair, and I'm like, so I'm gonna be organizing a group whatever to a Ren fair. If I have to like rent a shuttle or something, I'm gonna do it because these people need to go to a Ren fair. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna make it fun. So that was really amazing, and it was all put on by one person. I'll say his name. His name's Thor. He turned 40. He did this to like celebrate his birthday, and like he did everything. And I've never been to like the old days of Omega, but that was the vibes. And we've all decided, and by we I just mean the folks that were sitting at the dinner table with me, the first 2 months of Omega this season were their own like time, right? Their own experiences. We are now in a post-pizza night time at Omega. It's going to be probably the next 2 months. And it started with pizza night and then a Renaissance party bonfire. I don't know what the next 2 months are going to be here at Omega, but there's going to be magic. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching. No idea what else is going to be coming out about this week, but told you, magic happens when you're a participant here. Happens when you're staff here too. So that's it for me. That's it for us. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Gonna go shower and go to sleep because we got a lot of work to do with the end of life doula stuff tomorrow, so woo! Bye.